One of the real differences between this and the original Penny Dreadful is the first one was gothic, dark, London, fog, rain, all the time. And this is sunshine, and we're selling heat and sort of wide open vista, which means magic tricks are a little harder to do. So we're very cautious to keep our special effects and our sort of supernatural effects very much in this world.
When we see Magda in her natural form, she is always wearing this. I wanted something to mimic something liquefied. So when she moves out in this hot desert sun, it has that illusion that she is like moving with the tar. She always wears gloves, and this is the only part of her skin that we can see is her face and her neck. And right here we have Santa Morte. We built her skeletal boning here, which mimics her chest. And then we also have the boning here, which is her hip bone. And that's to give her the illusion that she's the Holy Death.
North Main Street, which no longer exists because a freeway has replaced it, there was the heart of the Latino community. And within that, there were clubs and bars and saloons that were safe spaces. So we created the Crimson Cat.
It's the best nightclub that, unfortunately, we're never going to be able to go to. We did a fantastic sequence there in episode 3.
For 6 months, we've been planning this sequence. So we have 104 dancers, we have hundreds of extras. The whole set was designed so we could walk in real time down our North Main Street, through the lobby, and into the Crimson Cat, and we could pan back and see this explosion of sort of Latin joy.
John said that it has to be sexy. So if you actually go in there, there's just blacks and reds, you know, because that brings out everybody's fiery side. But I kept it simple because it's about the actors and the dancing.
Maria and I, we have such a great connection. In order for me to even design or even think about the Crimson Cat, I had to see what she was doing first. And once I saw that, I was able to even use her production designs in my illustrations to show how that character would look in the fabric that's chosen.
We went to the only people alive who still make zoot suits.
Let's go.
Zoot suit, I like to say, is an exaggeration of a suit. I work closely with Tommy, our choreographer. I would ask him, you know, which groups he was doing certain dance moves and who was doing heavy lifts and things like that, so we could allow for it in the women's dresses and for the zoot suits as well. And what the beauty of zoot suits is that you can do basically any dance move in that. There's so much fabric and so much mobility.
Maria, our set designer, and Christy, the costume designer, have just an impeccable job of curating the experience. Everyone who comes to those gates, they're working on Penny Dreadful. They're part of telling the same story. And I talk a lot to the various department heads and crew members and actors about the importance of a shared narrative. We all need to be telling the same story.
When you see John working how he does and how specific he is and the minute details, you as a performer, you gotta show up with that same level of attention. And so I think everybody has done that, and we all get along.
It's a big show, but it also feels like family, even though, you know, you have the most daunting days of 500 extras and 60 stunt guys. Everybody works so well with one another that you feel the excitement of it. I just can't wait for everybody to see this entire world.